How we doing, everybody? What is up? Hope you guys are doing well today. Hey, if you haven't seen the title of this yet, I've got COVID. Okay. But good news is I think I'm on the other side of it. I'm still kind of getting through it, but I've been doing nothing all day long. And so I've run out of nothing to do, you know? And so I thought, hey, maybe I can go on here and stream this new game that came out for a little bit at least. So just bear with me if my voice goes out or whatever. I do got I do got a lot of water. I do got a little bit of a cough. We're just gonna go as long as we can, I guess, at least for maybe an hour or so. But there's this new game that came out, and for those who don't know, I actually am an ant keeper myself. I started this hobby a year ago. In fact, usually when I turn my chair a certain way, you can kind of see them over this shoulder. Sorry, everything's backwards. Right there, I've got ants, and they're the first colony I've kept, and then I've got 3 more in a drawer. Right there, actually in that second drawer. We've got 3 other colonies and test tubes. So ant keeping is something that I enjoy. It's something I thought it wasn't really sure if I'd enjoy it or not, but I do. Actually, I really like it. So we're gonna try and see this ant keeping simulator. I follow a ant keeping thread on Reddit, and so I saw some guy posted this. He's like, hey, I just made this game. He's already working on some updates to fix some things, because I've seen a lot of people complain about some fixes. I guess this game has been in a demo for quite some time, since February, it looks like. And there's like, you can make your ants fight each other. There's all kinds of really cool stuff. So let's just hop in. Let's stop talking. Maybe the developer of the game will come by to the stream, and if he does, he or she does, that would be really cool. But if not, no big deal. Okay, let's turn off. First things first. Turn that down some. The music choice here is kind of interesting. But this is our ant keeping. You can, I believe you can still get the demo. If you just want to try it. Let's see. So I believe I watched one guy play it a little bit just to see if this is something I would even enjoy. So you have to start out as a black garden ant. It's commonly kept by beginner ant keepers because they are stress resistant and thrive in many different environments. They have a lot. Oh, okay, here. So he's got 6. Barbary harvester ant. These are like the real big ants that you'll see on the ground. At least maybe. I don't know. This says you see them in Southern Europe and North Africa. The redwood ant, which is coming soon. The southern fire ant. I actually have this colony right here. Let's actually switch to maybe a better. Let's see. Let's pick it up. All right, here we go. I actually have this colony, the southern fire ant colony, in a drawer behind me. So that's really cool. Maybe we'll play as these at some point. The chestnut carpenter ant, tropical fire ant. I actually thought I had this kind. I love that they have them by the actual species name and genus, because like if you ever get into ant keeping, that's just going to be a super big deal. The black carpenter ant, the honey pot ant, and a leaf cutter ant, which is all, these are coming soon. So really cool. Let's just dive into this one, the garden ant. All right, let's see. Commonly kept by beginners. Okay, colony will grow in real time. Warning: ants take 8 real life weeks. If we did this, this would be the longest stream of our life. Turn on if bored. I don't know if you can see down here. Oops. You can see there. Turn on if bored. Skip to the first 10 workers. I don't think I want to do that. So we're just gonna start at the very beginning, and we're not gonna click anything. We'll just start a new game here. So here we go. Welcome. I am Kunstat, and welcome to this guide. It will introduce you to some of the concepts of ant keeping in the game. Right now, your queen is probably in a test tube doing pretty much nothing. Use the bar at the bottom right to speed up time, which is this here. Changing the speed is very useful since it takes weeks for your ants to go from egg to ant. Okay, cool. That's just moving up time, moving around. We can use WASD. Hold right click to look around. Use F to see the world through your ant's eyes. Okay, maybe we just don't have anything yet. Bug bucks. It's like the currency. You can buy things. That's great. Okay. Food and water. After a while, they're going to get hungry. Humidity. If your ants are in a proper nest, enter humidity mode to see. So there's a lot here. There's even mold that can happen. So we'll have to take care of all these things. You can also remove food using tweezers. And then we can build. to build other stuff. So, okay. This is where you can, like, get food. And it looks like it costs 150, which we have. Tweezers. Build. We go into build mode. Select. Okay, so this is like probably for a little bit later. Welcome to build mode. Select what type of part you would like to place in the bottom. Okay, cool. So it looks like we can get test tubes, Canada ant colony, Lineata, Canada ant colony, the cradle, ant's paradise. Okay, so there's just different kinds. Outworld, it's usually where you will feed the ants and things like that. Okay. Objects. Way to feed them. What did I just do? Happy ant mode. Okay. All right, let's go back. Okay. Humidity. Droplets to add humidity, droplets to dehumidify. So that's our ant right there. There's our thermostat way over there. Okay. Well, let's take a look at our little guy here. So this is our queen ant, y'all. Pretty cool. She's just chilling there. She's going to be laying a bunch of eggs. Okay, so this is our temperature. Looks like everything's good. This kind of gives us general information. Looks like they're good on everything. So this is speeding up time. I can't do anything. So I guess for now, we're just going to need to speed up time, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Now we've got some eggs. 8 eggs, it says. I see 1 egg. That's okay. It says there's 8 in there. Let's continue to speed up time. Whoa. So that's 1,000%. Alright, day 1. Maybe they're just all in a little pile right there. Alright, this is Ant Keeping Simulator, y'all. We're gonna see how many ants we can get. We've got a huge, like, area here. Oh, okay, we probably don't want to mess with that. That changes the... She's laying more eggs, it looks like. Looks like there's one right there. Very cool. It's already been a week and 4 days. This is like exactly how it is in real life too. You just like you check every few days or so, and you see that you have maybe more eggs, or you have like, you know, whatever, but like nothing has changed, and so you're just kind of waiting. This is the water. Okay, now we got some larvae. So check that out. The eggs are growing. So fun fact about like queens is that most of the time they have wings, and it's basically when they mate, they shed their wings and they use their muscles or their wing muscles to feed the larva or feed their eggs. So that's just kind of a fun little fact for you guys. We got our first pupa here as well, so that's great. Should have our own ants pretty soon, like our little workers. Right now, I guess this is something to think about here, is that we've got 0 workers, but we've got 16 on the way, I suppose. So that's interesting. I guess that's true. 8 plus 5 Was that 13? So yeah, that's how that works. I was just saying a quick hello to my wife who walked in. I don't know if she heard me. All right. Let's continue to speed up our time here. Music choice is not bad. Very chill. Had that hard cough. Yeah, so it's been we're about to be on 5 weeks. And still no ants. There was probably a thing in there that said, how do we make money? I don't know, are we supposed to sell our ants? Hey! Okay, we had our first ant. Check this out. So this is like our worker. Ooh, you can hear it. So this is what ants actually do. They move their eggs and stuff all around, and they like separate them. So this is really cool. So this is our first little worker. Yeah, so this little worker is gonna like separate them and organize them. That's so cool. So if we push F, okay, cool. So I'm looking through the eyes of a worker ant right now. That's gonna get crazy. We just had another one born, so that's awesome. And hey, we got money. So I guess we make money every time that we make money every time an ant is hatched, I guess. So let's just kind of keep going. So we should probably start to see a quite a few the more we go. So that basically we're going to quickly create an army. So we've already got 25 on the way. So this is pretty cool. We're going at super speed. I guess we could have skipped. I figured maybe there was going to be a little bit more to this process, but no, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for more ants. It is really cool how they separate all of them. I was watching a guy play a demo earlier, and they weren't like they didn't even have this concept of separating them. So it's really cool. It seems like the dev knows a lot about ants. There we go. Now we're starting to get a lot more. The dev seems to know a lot about these ants, and they know a lot about like I guess just what they do, how they act, things like that. So that's really cool. I know there's another big ant game coming out soon that I was looking at getting as well. I forgot what it's called, but it's way more realistic than this. And you actually play as an ant, I believe. So we're starting to pick up here. We got $5. What I mean, can I don't think I need to feed them anything, right? Because they're all green here. Let's go look at the build again. So basically, we either want to build we probably want to build an outworld first. So we need $20, and that would just connect right there. So once we get 20, we'll just create like a little outworld, and then we can work on a nest after that, like their own nest. They won't be stuck in this. So we're just gonna speed up. Can we hide this like permanently? our queen, just chilling. She's like, this is a vibe. This music's a vibe. Yeah. 10 workers. So 10 workers gets about 750. I don't know how the math works on that, but it's what it says. So we could have skipped to this point, essentially. Okay, so the protein meter went down, which means that they're a little hungry. Or they need protein, I guess. I feel like... Okay, let's see. So we can feed... get a cricket leg. Somebody wants to fight? Oh, okay, hold on. So this is what I was talking about earlier. There are, like, battles. So the enemy species is a Myrmecocystis mexicanus. We only have 12 and we have 16. It says that I have a really high probability of winning. Let's just bet all of our money. This is like such a huge risk. Alright, so there's our ants. Don't do ant death battles in real life. That is the thing. Probably shouldn't do that. Sounds gross. So you can see this ant colony is a different color. They look a little different. Okay. How do they start fighting? Oh, okay. We sped up time way too fast. Ooh, some of our ants died. Ooh, a lot of ours did, actually. Are we going to win? 6-3? Where's... Okay. So I think they're fighting. These guys right here, I don't really know what's going on, to be quite honest with you. There we go. Oh. He's tearing them up. Ooh, that's not good. These guys are strong. So these guys, this type tends to be a bit stronger, it looks like, than the average. So cool. So we just got a lot of money, which is great because now we can create, you know, whatever we want. Excuse me. Okay, cool. Now we can build. And we want to build this. Oh, why did it? Okay, this must be opening right here. Okay. Perfect. So this is where they'll come to, like, investigate and stuff. Very nice. So next we'll build just like a normal nest. So yeah, check this out. So now they're gonna go in here. And we can put like protein and stuff in here. So like let's get a cricket leg. And we'll just put it right there. And they'll come and eat this, I think. I wonder like how many ants you can actually have. By the way, right now this game is $8 on Steam. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just thought that would be useful. Well, I don't know if the ants are super into this. I know in the real world, ants ants typically will like prefer certain things. This guy wants to fight. He's got 3 units, but it says that he's got a really good chance to win. But we have 17. Oh, okay, I guess. Never mind. And they spelled that thing wrong. It said Cambonatus, but it should have been Camponatus. All right, so we're getting more eggs. We got 45 workers on the way. Just speed this up here. Well, it seems like they are eating it now. That's great. So they're gonna take. Usually, what they'll do is they'll take that and then they'll feed the larvae and stuff, or they'll feed the queen. The way they do that is they throw up in each other's mouths, which is disgusting, but that's how it works. Okay, well that didn't really do anything for their protein, did it? Yeah, see, okay, so again, these are fire ants, and it looks like we would big time lose. So, nah. I know the black garnet are typically, they're not like, whoa, why did it do that? What the heck is going on? It's just the way I was in this box. We have not had any... Oops, I hit build. I meant to hit food. I know that there are certain types of ants that are just like fighters and like aggressive and they want to do bad things, and those are typically fire ants. So I don't know if that just makes them like naturally all just stronger or what. Oh, their protein's fine now. Okay, maybe I just needed a refresh or something. All right, let's just speed up. This game still feels and looks very new, but I'm sure the developer will be working on it quite a bit to polish, and I don't know if they have plans to do any graphical things, but you know, I'm sure that they're going to be doing a lot of polishing, things like that. Making like the ant movement pathing and stuff just a little bit better and all of those things. Look at those eggs. Looks like we will win this, so we're gonna bet half of what we have. It's dangerous, but I'm here to win. I'm here to make money. I'm here to have a bunch of ants. Let's look at these guys, okay? These guys look pretty much the same. Queen looks different, though. Right. I don't want to, like, completely skip through battle. But last time, they were, like, not doing anything for a second. Okay, just gotta give them a little encouragement. There they go. See, like, when I go into the eyes of the ant, that does not look good. Let's see. Let's watch these guys go to battle here. All right, they're formulating their attack plan. It's kind of hard to tell who's who. Oh, one of them. Dang, straight up savage. You just killed my ant. Look at the way they're just ripping them apart. Dang, we going after the queen. All right, we won. Delasius Niger. Okay, cool. A little bit more money, more cash in my pocket. Everything's looking good. We're just kind of letting time go, and we're gonna try and see how many workers we can get. So we're 12 weeks in. What is that, like over 100 days? Is that right? Be pretty close, right? Looks like they need carbs now. They need carbs bad. Okay, hold on. Boom. That is very clear. Looks like it should be the picture makes it look like it should be blue. But that kind of fixed their carbs a little bit. So up to halfway, and I just put it in. Okay. Go fast. Gotta go fast. Oh, we are at 35 workers now. That's awesome. All right, they ate all of that carb water. I don't know how to like refresh this without like all right, let's go to build. Let's see if it fixes it. I'm sure there are bugs and things that the dev's gonna have to fix, but that's for, you know, I'll do my best to like relay that. Yeah, so like I'll try to do my best to relay some of this stuff to the dev as best as I can. I mean, this looks like a real independent type of thing, so you know, just do the best that you can. We're gonna get just a little bit more money before we go and buy a nest. That way, just in case they need food or anything, we'll be able to afford it. I was like, what the? They've escaped. You hear that? Ew. Yeah, there's just nothing for them out here. Dang, we got a lot of eggs in here now. Okay, I think we got enough. So, let's go to build. Can't the question is, will I be able to move things around after I've placed them? So let's see. I don't think I can. Yeah, so if you want to like move what you've already placed down, you have to remove it. It kind of stinks. Okay, let's see. So we have $20. We can get this thing or this one. Small for small to mid-sized colonies. Well, I think this is going to be probably up to a mid-size. I don't exactly know. So the hole is on this side, so we have to kind of like do it like this. Okay. Now let's see if they move in. So that's the other thing, is we might have to somehow connect a water source. Okay, they all spawned in the nest. Oh, the queen just automatically moves. So they're probably going to go and get all of the eggs. You can already see that they're doing that. That's cool. So they're going to go grab all of the eggs and move it into the new nest. It's like tweezers don't really work. See, like they're picking them up. Ants are cool, man. That's how it really works. Usually, though, it takes like hours for them to completely move, which looks like that's kind of what's happening here, I guess. It took about a day. So let's see. So they're just kind of dropping everything off right here at the entrance. They're kind of dropping them off everywhere, to be honest. Okay. Where's our queen? It's kind of hard to move around. Is that our queen right there? No. Where's our queen? Oh, it looks like we would lose. We don't want to lose. We're not losers. I don't know where the queen is, but she's somewhere. Is that her? No. Where are you? She escaped. This colony done for? With no queen, no leader? I don't know. I don't know where the queen is. She's not still over here, is she? Okay, so now this leads me to my next. Let's go up to like $10. And I'm wondering if I can get rid of that now and just like put it over here. Like connected to this nest. I guess this money, I can just take it out to the main, like the main screen, and then I can buy some of those other colonies if I really wanted to. All right, they're needing more protein. All right, we're gonna bet all of our money, and we're gonna kill this Mesor Barbarus. 49 against 11, surely. There they go. All right, enemy ant died in combat. They're fighting. Oh, they're ripping them up. All right, let's just fast forward through this. All right, we won. Now we got $10. Okay, now my question is, my question now is, so like, yeah, fresh water, right? Okay, I see. So I can only build, so this does give them fresh water, but it shows you in green where you're allowed to place. So we can't connect it to the main nest. So we're just gonna leave it right where it's at. What else can we look forward to doing? This is the one we have right now. That's a bigger nest. We could get bigger outworlds. And then for some reason we can buy a single water feeder that cannot be refilled. So you probably never want to do this. You would probably rather just get the test tube, right? You can't refill it. Because they still need to be able to drink. All right, let's get some food. Live food gives the colony protein, but is more fun to watch. Okay. What do you guys think? I'm kind of thinking a spider, right? That'd be kind of cool. Oh! Where'd it go? Bro, where did that spider go? Y'all see it? Can the spider kill my ants? I don't think it worked. Because I still have $12. Let's go back in there. This ant's floating. Okay. That worked. No, it looks like we would absolutely lose that fight. Ew. Oh, I hate spiders. This thing's not even moving. I said that this would be more fun to watch, but, like, it doesn't do anything. So... Okay. I mean, I guess it's something, right? Like, it's a bigger object. I kind of feel like this game is just a tiny bit bugged, quote unquote, like no pun intended, I guess. Because like your meters don't update very well, and like they're not attacking. There we go. Okay, yeah. So it is just a little bit bugged. That is gross. It was teabagging. Ooh, these spiders gonna get wrecked. Yeah, they're getting them now. Oh, look at them. Yo, they're riding that spider. Yo, they're like, it's like a rodeo. Oh, there it is. It died. Oh, they're eating it. So look, they're like ripping its legs off and stuff. Ew. That was kind of cool. So what was the other ones? You do like a earwig or a mantis. An exotic prey for your ants. What is this? Seeds? Sure. Why not? If it says that we're probably going to win, then I'm just going to do it. And I feel like we've seen this battle several times at this point. Just quickly show the combat scene here. Our ants absolutely destroyed them. So, we got a lot of money. Okay, we're at the point where we're starting to make a lot of money. We got 74 ants. Let's go look at the nest. Check that out. Usually there'll be like some ants will stay behind and like take care of the queen, like make sure that she is guarded. And then they'll also guard the eggs. And I'm kind of surprised that they put the eggs where they are. They're kind of all spread out, which they do that. Boy, I thought more of them would be here. I'm gonna try and catch that coffee. Well, in 16 weeks, Solenopsis geminata, so those are fire ants, and it looks like we would not have a chance, which is crazy when you consider the numbers. So I do kind of wonder what that's based on. If that's based on like the species, or like what is it exactly based on that it's saying that 73 of our ants going to war would lose against like 21. I know that there are some colonies of ants, they'll get into the like thousands, and that's like your fire ants. They actually will grow pretty fast. There's their carbs. Yeah, see, they all drink from that. Oh, I didn't catch the coughing. Yeah, I wish this would update. It's hard to kind of tell. I'm gonna just leave it and see if like it eventually updates, or like if it does tick down. Okay, it does. It did eventually update. And then now they're needing some water. Well, looks like we still have some here. Protein, okay, is good. I know that a lot of the times, ants, if they don't finish their meals, they will keep some of they will keep them for a while, like in the nest. My question is, at would we what point would we say, okay, we need a bigger nest? I don't think we'll need a bigger nest for quite some time. See, there's supposed to be a P right there. I am like, do I want to bet 10% and lose, what is that, $6? How does 101 ants lose to 24? Let's just see. Let's just see. I mean, like, they're primed for combat. You know what I'm saying? They're it's not like they're not. You would you would think in this scenario, ooh, these guys are big. Okay, these guys are much bigger. Okay, all right. I mean, that makes sense. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. They're absolutely murdering us. They don't stand a chance. Right, we killed one of theirs. Oh, I thought maybe, but this is looking bad. Look at this guy. Oh, you know, we might actually win this. The odds were definitely against us on that bar, but I'm kind of wondering that if we're gonna win this. Oh no, we just lost a lot. How are they killing them so fast? I guess they're just bigger, so they probably have like, they just snap them in two, basically. I don't know. This is not looking great. Yeah, I think we lose. I don't know. There was a small chance that we would win. I think we win, y'all. I think somehow, some way, one of them was coming for our queen and all of our eggs. Oh, we won. Okay. Now I'm kind of wondering how accurate is that scale? We're at $94 now. Very nice. Okay, let's see. So we need more protein. So we did a spider last time. Let's do a cricket. Bro, that cricket is so toast. Oh, man. Look at him. They're just absolutely destroying that cricket. Oh, you're about to meet your doom. Bro, this cricket is so strong compared to any cricket I've ever fed my ants. I've never had this colony, though, before, so... I think they killed it. Oh, no. He's still moving. Oh, I heard the crunch. They crunched him. Ooh, they're eating him. All his body parts gone. Gone. You said all gone. Oh, now we need carbs. It's very back and forth. There we go. So, I am wondering why they're not able to get water? I don't really want to keep fighting over and over again. Maybe we'll do the yellow one here. So you can't just feed them water. Like, we'll have to build... Well, eventually, I guess we're going to have to get that $100 deal. Alright, let's slow things down and see what happens when we feed them a live earwig. This thing looks grody. That thing's huge. Oh, they killed it fast. That thing doesn't have much health. Alright. Well, they're destroying that earwig. That ought to give them plenty of protein. They still have carbs here. It's just, yeah, that's cool. That's so cool how they do that. And that's how they do it in real life, too. They'll actually pull apart, like, or most ants. Man, it's got some big old legs. In real life, they will actually, like, rip apart, the bugs or whatever you give them, and they'll eat them in pieces a lot of the time. But a lot of the time, if they feel like it's worth it, they'll transport the entire thing to the nest, and then they'll rip it apart and do whatever they want at the nest. So I'm wondering now, we've got over almost 200 workers. I'm wondering if what we're giving them is just not enough, because we're having to refill this more often. Ooh, this is a pretty even fight. Let's do it. Look at them. They're just like a big old glob of them. Oh, it is gonna be so hard to know. Yeah, this is like impossible to know like which one's mine and theirs. Look at all the bodies. All right, cool. We won. We got 30 big ones. All right, how we doing here? So they do need more carbs. Just do that. Yeah, we're about to have like almost 1,000 ants. We'll be halfway there. The question is, do we back out now and start a new colony of a different kind? Because we have enough money to buy a new colony or a new species or whatever. Or we can just kind of keep watching these guys. There's not much more that we can like build and do. 208. Yeah, there's becoming so many of them that we're having to refill their protein and stuff more. Let's see. Should we do something crazy? Let's do a live dubia. Oh, it went straight into the nest. I should have slowed down time. Look at this thing. Yeah, they killed it quick. That's for sure. So that's just gonna chill in the nest until they get ready, until they get hungry. Let's just do the big sugar jelly, I guess. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so if we were to, let's just look at this. If we were to like see if we can't like build a water source or something. No. Place objects. So this is probably what we would need. So it's gonna go right here in the center of the outworld. Just like that. I have one of these in my in my outworld as well. So my question is, how do you refill it? So essentially, they're gonna go into these holes and get the liquid right there. And I guess that other red jelly disappeared because maybe we placed this like right on top of it. But we shouldn't need to. Maybe not. Maybe we won't need to worry about that anymore. The sugar jellies or whatever, because now they're just gonna have this. Yeah, see, they'll climb all over this. I hope that they add like a. Yeah, so they're gonna get it right there. That's cool. I hope that they add like a way to maybe like do more designing. You know what I mean? Like more like I can add grass and things in here, and they can climb on like things like that. That would be really cool. We're sitting at 357 right now. think all these battles are like? Like this guy's got like friends, and they're like, hey, mining is yours. There's no way we lose this, man. We have 370 ants. 350 ants against 75. These guys are freaking huge, though. Look at them. I don't know, actually. Oh, those are like majors and stuff, so that's cool. So ants, sometimes in certain colonies, will be bigger size. And so, like, the really big ones typically are like majors. They're like the big guys. They're like the real combat. And like in real life, too. Like, they are the ones that, like, shred things. And they'll fight. And they'll do things like that. We're getting toasted, though. They're actually messing us up. I think we will probably lose. Yeah, we lost. Okay. Hey, we gave it a shot. It did say we were gonna lose. We took the risk. We paid that guy big money. I'm glad that it doesn't actually like kill your ants. That's another kind of nice thing. Ooh. So does this not refill? Like what exactly? Okay, they're drinking out of it. So when they want carbs, they go and they drink out of this. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay, cool. Awesome. Look at them. I was like, wait, you're not supposed to be up inside of it? Okay, cool. Yeah, you see it going down a little bit. 350 against fire ants, we'd probably lose. We don't really, like, need any more money. You know what I mean? Like, at this point, what do we need more money for? We could build a bigger nest. I don't really know that there's, like, a way to beat the game, you could say. They ate some of that roach. Yeah, we're like set. Like we're set on carbs and protein. I don't really know. I guess the water is like I'm gonna have to like go in here and like pay $10 every time to get them water, which I think is I don't know. Do you actually need this? You know what I mean? Maybe not, but it's whatever. We'll do it. Usually that sugar, like the sugar water, would normally, I believe, cover their need for water. But what do I know? There you go. Now we're just chilling. They're gonna eat that roach when they get hungry, and then we'll just give them more. We should start making like a lot of money, I would think. I mean, we're just gonna start having like ants gonna be born left and right. This is already. My question is, if we need to refill that, is that gonna cost $100 every time to refill? We'll do the mantis here in a second. They're still they're still eating on the roach. I think when you go like 1,000%, it's almost like too fast. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's like it's just not it's too fast, and so it's not able to keep up. Maybe I'm wrong, but like it just literally refreshed to give us 500 workers, and now we've got $241. Could you imagine playing like the in real time mode? Like, okay, I need to log on and feed my ants on Steam, because if I don't, like, they're gonna die. You know, like, I guess that's a way you could do it. I mean, it is a unique idea. To say, you know, hey, I want to keep ants, but I don't want to like I haven't been able to catch any queens in real life, or I don't want to commit to it just yet. I want to see what I'm getting myself into. And so it's like kind of a cool idea to have a game like this for those people that want to get into it and they don't really know what they're getting themselves into things like that. All right, can we build? I mean, like, is this one bigger? It doesn't really look like it. Oh yeah, it's taller. It's not really wide or anything, but it's taller. What's the point of that? Is that probably the leaf cutter ants? Anything else? There's a big scroll wheel. I imagine that they'll add more. um, should I just get the huge nest? Okay. Why can I not remove? Maybe I need crap, how big is this thing? It's crazy. Can I stack this? As soon as I can stack it on top. Well, we could do this. The only bad thing about this is like I can't like move them later on, you know? And I guess for some reason I can't remove that. I can do that. Just got rid of the test tube. I guess I really didn't need the test tube. Why is it like so weird? Just because it's like massive? Yeah, I don't understand why I can't get rid of that. Maybe it's because I need a bigger thing. I don't really know. I don't really know. But what I do know is they are moving into here because looks like they probably need it. When you got 600 ants, you probably need a bigger thing than this. It could just be that they need to move everything out of here first, which is what they're doing. It looks like. So we're on our way to 1,000 ants in less than a year with this colony. I wonder if that's realistic. In less than a year, I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. Well, there's 52 weeks in a year. I really doubt that this kind of ant colony you would see even 600 ants in a year. It's just crazy. I've had my ant colony, which they're campanatas, so they are different than this. But I think there might be 100 ants, but I don't really know for sure. And I've had them over a year now. Camponotus pennsylvanicus. We would lose. I guess we're only allowed to take 350 ants. We can't take our whole colony. So even with 350 ants, like there's a point that says basically, hey, this colony is just not a great fighting colony. This is pretty cool to watch, though. So they're moving all the eggs and stuff in, which is really cool. So essentially, at this point, like they haven't even filled up all of this. This is probably the biggest, and they're hungry, actually. So let's see what the mantis is all about. I wonder if it's going to be a point where there's so many ants that my computer like will crash. They're fighting. The mantis moves quick. It's like abnormal for mantises, right? Aren't mantises like kind of slow? Solenopsis geminata. Sure. Just because it's like a guaranteed win. Get more money. So these are fire ants. Ooh. Like a major right there. And dubs. We're rich. If only it worked like this in real life. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, they killed the mantis. And they're feasting on him, ripping apart his body. And that's the most expensive one we can get. Was the mantis is $30. And oh, I didn't mean to hit build. Yeah, the mantis is $30, and like I think that's the most expensive. We haven't done some of these, so we did the roach. Yeah, we done all of the live we have. Protein jelly. So that's the Dubia Ranch, but I guess dead. Let's just see what a mealworm does. It's just there. A lot of people feed their ants mealworms. Wish there were like different variants of things, you know? I think that would be cool. Like, you know, like that spider. I wish there was like a different variant of spider. But that's like me wanting to like get super detailed with it, you know? At this point of the simulator, I'm not sure what else you could do besides uh you know, I don't know that there's much else you can do at this point. Just because we've already got like the biggest, you know, we've got the biggest stuff. Will it let me remove this now? Okay, cool. So we just had to like remove all of the eggs and stuff out of it. I mean, let's do it one more look. We could do like another Outworld if we really wanted to. let's just do that. So this looks a little bit more like your outside area, your wilderness area. This definitely looks a lot more like where the bugs and stuff should be. Yeah, even the ants look a lot better on this outworld as opposed to that one. I bet the bugs and stuff. Jeez, that's the only bad thing. I wish he would just let you clip through the glass if you want. It's kind of weird. Like you can clip through this. What is it? The tube. But not the glass. Okay, so let's see. So like, yeah, I got the Marini. Awesome. So now that we got this thing, like it's probably not gonna fit through there, right? Like, this looks like it's more made for these times. No, it doesn't matter. It's gonna go through this thing. It does not care. Okay, cool. I wish maybe that's something they'll do, but eventually they'll carry this stuff back to the nest. It's kind of cool that they climb on the glass. So let's get to 1,000 workers, and then once we get to 1,000, we'll look at buying another colony and just kind of seeing what that's like. Oh. Because we're gonna get there pretty fast. No thanks. We just want to get to 1,000 workers. I don't know why their water's not refilling when I have the water deal here. Looks like it's full. This is constantly going down now, so I'm wondering if they are just at a point that there's so many of them, they're constantly needing nutrition. I don't know how to refill this. I'm guessing you gotta spend another $100. Music is off and on. Nope. I have not really... I've not discovered the way of the tweezers. Right? Like, I don't know... Oh. There we go. Okay, so I guess I could go in there and do that with tweezers. You just gotta get close. Okay. They should make it a little easier. For that, because that is a little confusing. All right, we're about to hit 1,000 ants. Get out of here. $9.95. We gotta officially hit it so that way everybody knows. How do you fix the water? That's the one part I don't think I've been able to. I don't know that it's working. I don't know. Ah, okay, come on. I don't know if the water is not really like I don't know. It's like they're not drinking it, but they are. Just refilled that. Oh, we made it. 1,026 and the water's full. So that is ant keeping simulator with this, the black garden ants. That's what 1,000 ants look like. So let's save and quit. And let's see. So we can unlock essentially. Holy cow. 2,000, 10,000 for the honey pot. Why is these are why is it so expensive? Let's see. We have 400. We could get the southern fire ant. Part of me kind of wants to just because I own these. So I'm gonna do this. And we're just gonna go straight into it. Alright. Hey, that one bro, welcome. How's it going? Alright. So we just got 1,000 ants of the black garden, and then we just bought the fire ant. And so now we are going to play with the Solenopsis cylone. I think that's how you say that. Temperature is a bit too cold. There we go. Ooh, it's too hot. Right there. Okay. So this is our queen. Very cool. I think she looks similar to the one that I actually own. But from my limited knowledge on fire ants is that they grow fast. And that they lay more eggs than normal, I think. They're actually invasive to North America. So there's that fun bit of knowledge. Like, I've already got 23 eggs. I believe this would become a large colony. But in less than a year with the black garden ants, we had 1,000 ants. So I wonder how many ants would we have in less than a year with this? In a year with these guys? I want to venture. I want to venture onto the idea that it's possible that like the hatch time for ants is a little unrealistic, but at the same time, I've never had black garden ants, and so I don't know how many of those you could actually get in a year. That one bro says, I'm going to be watching for a long time. Hey, I appreciate it. Make sure to like the video while you're here, because that helps me out a lot. And subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed, because it helps me out a lot. It helps the channel out a lot. So we're already getting our larva right here. I'm convinced that the super fast speed definitely just kind of doesn't make things run super nicely, but we'll see. We've got $69 to our name. And we're just going to wait till we get a decent amount of workers going, and then we'll build our first... Let me actually see while that is speeding. Does anything actually change with, like, the nests and things? No. Like, do you get anything different? Don't think so. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it. So maybe in the future there'll be more specific stuff to specific ants. So now she's moving around. I do know that sometimes the game, I don't know, I don't want to say that it like freezes up, but sometimes sometimes like they just kind of stop their movement for a sec and the music goes out. And I think it's whenever you go to this 1000 speed. The game's just not ready. But we're gonna go 1000 speed because we want workers. We want something to look at. Like I said earlier, this is actually like real life. This is how it is. Like you check every, you know, maybe once a week or so, and you look and you just see a bunch of eggs, and you're like, oh, I just want something else to look at after a while. But every step of the journey is it gets more and more exciting. Let's see. You can kind of see the pupa starting to look like ants. That's pretty cool. All right. Getting close. I know we are. I can feel it. I can feel it. By the way, bro, I am currently like struggling with COVID, so I'm sorry if I sound terrible. I would like to ask, do you actually own any ants or anything, or is this something you happen to find, or um yeah, well, what are your thoughts on all this? There we go. All right, our first set of workers. Fun fact, the first workers in an ant colony are called nanitics, I think is how you say it. Um, so I didn't notice this earlier, but the ants don't seem to die unless they're like underfed or whatever. And it looks like we already got like a major, which is kind of cool. Right there, that really big one. Yes, they are dead though. Oh, dang, that stinks. I started ant keeping a year ago, and I've got a Camponotus. Actually, let me double check. I've got 4 colonies right now. Yeah, Camponotus myrmentoma, I think, or rather, that's actually incorrect. It's a Camponotus discolor, I think, is mine. We're gonna fight these guys. Is like my main one, and you can kind of see behind me. The sun's kind of peering in, but back there in the back, you can kind of see my outworld and stuff. We're gonna fight these Camponotus castaneus with our fire ants. So let's go take a look at these guys. These guys are much bigger. Let's kind of speed up time. Last time I did this, like for the first time, it was just like boom, 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 you win. There they go. They get kind of stuck when they're first coming out. A wild Scraggy appears. I don't even know what I caught. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. All right, let's look. Yo! Yo, that's like WWE moves. They just straight up killed that thing. Oh my goodness. You caught 3 queens? That's awesome. That's awesome. I caught quite a few queens this year. Last year I only got 1. And then there was a harvester ant. I don't know what kind it was, but it was on my front porch. And I didn't have a test tube ready. So I run inside, go get one, and I could not find it after that. Alright, these things are actually beating us up. Are we gonna lose? Oh, we might actually lose. It said that we had a pretty good chance to win. Just how it goes sometimes. Yeah, we lost. Dang it. That's okay. We still have a lot of money. We still have a lot of money. So we'll speed up time a little bit more. We're gonna try and get up to 1,000 fire ants as well. So we did 1,000 black garden ants. We'll do 1,000 fire ants. Yeah, I've caught like, let's see. I'll tell you because I put them in my phone because I'm still relatively new to ant keeping. I've got a Phydole megacephala in my drawer right now. I've got a Solenopsis xyloni, which is actually this type of fire ant that I'm playing in this game with. And then I have a Chromatogaster laeviuscula queen. I had the little like black, like tiny little black ants. I had like 3 queens of those or 4, or I had quite a few. But I decided I didn't want to keep them because they are going to be just too small. And I may not keep the Phydole megacephala. I don't particularly want to keep invasive ants. I don't know where you live, but like both the Solenopsis and Phydole are both invasive. And so I don't particularly want to keep invasive ants, but at the same time, I don't really know. I really only have room for 1 more colony, like to put in the outworld and stuff. These guys came out, they're ready to fight. They're out here, they're ready. They're like, come at me, bro. Oh my goodness. He's ripping them apart. Oh, what? How that one little guy took out our major? So we had a pretty solid chance of winning. We are messing them up, though. Let's go into the eyes. So this is one of ours getting absolutely shredded right now. Yeah, he's getting thrown around. Okay, that'll make me dizzy. Yeah. Or maybe that was this one doing that to that one. All right, let's just speed it up and see who wins. I think we do. Yeah, we do. We won $12. Could you imagine if that's how it was in real life? Hey, my ants versus your ants. Whoever wins, give each other money. I don't think it's illegal, but it's very much frowned upon. Okay, let's whoa! He was like, wait a minute, not supposed to be out here. Let's get up to like 20 workers and then we'll build a little outworld. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just build it now. Alright. So we'll build. I really like this one better. It just looks more realistic. So we're gonna build this one. we'll just do it right there. Boom. Check that out. Little Outworld. And then we'll just save up and we'll just get the biggest nest. Where's it at? We'll just get the biggest one here in a little bit. But this one is just, it looks a little bit more realistic than the other one. Or at least it looks a little bit more like an Outworld. The other one's just like a tiny little box. The only bad thing about this one is you can't go through the glass like your camera can. Okay, I wish you could choose which ant you're trying to like get in the face of, because right now it just kind of chooses at random, I think. But it's a cool concept. Let's speed forward and try to get more ants. You know, for a long time, whenever I was ant keeping, I didn't tell anyone because I was a little bit embarrassed by it. Because most of the people I know in my life think that like ants are not pets. You know, they're like ants are bugs. You know, at least that's what a lot of people in my life would say, and they bite you, they sting you, they're not good. Um, and you know, like I understand that, because I used to think the same thing, but it wasn't until I started really getting into it that I realized like this is actually really fun. I wonder if I get more money for having better ants. Solenopsis. Ooh, it's 50-50. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try it. Why not? Let's take a little risk. Only bet 10%. So. By the way, don't do ant death battles in real life. I think theirs is a little darker. Hey, ripping that thing up. It's anybody's battle. Anybody can win here, and it looks like we're falling behind a little bit. 5-5. Oh no, I think we're gonna lose. Dang it. Yeah, I bet we lose. Ah, close battle. I have to go somewhere. Bye. Hey, thanks for hanging out, that one bro. I really appreciate you being here. Music really isn't that bad. I just wish it didn't like just stop. You know what I mean? Ba-dum. I'm gonna test something really quick. Okay. For some reason, I don't think that's working in my alert. It says it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. It doesn't really. Sometimes the alerts get kind of mixed up. They get kind of. They start doing weird things. Nah, we ain't gonna take a most likely losing battle. I wonder. This is something that is like just super like random, but I wonder when everybody's gonna stop like calling like X Twitter or Twitter's X. Like I was thinking about this the other day. Like eventually there's gonna be this generation of kids like nobody's gonna be saying Twitter anymore, you know, because it's not called Twitter, it's called X. But like, you know, right now it's like everybody's a little bit split, so most people will still say Twitter, but then there are other people that I think are just like, oh yeah, no, that's it's whatever, you know, it's X, it's Twitter, it's whatever, you know. I think eventually though you're gonna hear like more and more people are just gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that's have you seen what somebody posted on X? You know, right now I still feel like everybody says Twitter, and that's fine. It doesn't bother me any. I know exactly what it is. I'm starting to get a lot of fire ants now. But you know what, y'all? I'm actually thinking we may need to end the stream. I actually got somebody coming over, and I need to be kind of available. But you know what? We're gonna keep playing this game. We'll give it another shot and play it again soon. I definitely want to get to 1,000 workers with these, and then you know, we'll try to get everything unlocked in the game, and then I'll try to. It seems like the developer's working hard to keep things updated. So we'll just see what happens. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for everybody that came out. Make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. It helps me out a ton. And then also, if you're on Twitch, make sure to hit the follow button and follow me and sub if you're feeling generous. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. I'm going to try and hit this more often when I have time. In the meantime, thank you all. I love you all. See y'all later.